we'll go ahead, we'll record that session. I will share him. So do you have any questions regarding yesterday's session?
No.
Okay, fine. Today we'll discuss about SFTC related connector. Okay, Salesforce connector. So this is a third-party system. So we are trying to connect Salesforce application. So there is CRM application. Like that, any other application, any third-party application, we have a connectors. So we are trying to connect it, like Twitter, so Facebook, similarly PeopleSoft. Okay, and then this is a Salesforce connector. That any third-party application, so we have to drag and drop that
Sir, I
particular
can't see your
connector.
screen.
Yeah, tell me. Hello.
I can't see your screen.
Oh, sorry. Can you see my screen?
Yes, quite a bit.
Okay, fine. Actually, this is the Salesforce connector. So it is there in the palette. So like this is the connector. So using this, we can able to connect Salesforce. So that is a CRM, one of the CRM application. Okay, so similarly, we'll connect any third-party application based on that particular connector. Like if it is a Hadoop system, if you want to connect, so there is a H-based connector is there. Similarly Twitter, so Facebook, so whatever the third-party application, we have to use that particular connector. We have to connect it. So there is other way you can able to connect using HTTP connector. If there is no specific connector to connect that particular third-party system, so we can able to connect based on HTTP connector also. Okay, Rahul, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yeah. So even here, using HTTP connector, we can able to connect Salesforce actually, because Salesforce people exposes REST APIs. Okay, so using the REST API call, we can able to connect using HTTP connector also. But for that HTTP connector, we need to do so many things actually for Salesforce side, because we have to create a connect URL, connected app you have to create in the Salesforce actually. So, but whereas in if they provided Salesforce Connect, in that we have to provide only configuration. But whereas in if you connect using HTTP, so we have to provide so many things actually for establishing the connection between Salesforce and whatever the portal you are using, front end, or else from the MuleSoft. So, but if you see their connector, we have to provide basic information like username. So this is a basic authentication. We are not giving any OAuth authentication. It's a basic authentication using username and password, and there is a security token. So based on that security token, and then URL. So based on that, we can able to connect it. We'll show you Salesforce how we'll get the token also, the security token. If you have an account in Salesforce, just try to log in. So it's a free up to 30 days. You can create your own account. Okay, so you can able to connect accordingly using the trial connection. This is the Salesforce login. So it is look like this. If you see, so many applications are there like sales, marketing, sample console, app launcher, community site.com. So generally, whoever working on the Salesforce, they will share these information actually. So whatever required for configuration. So this information shared by Salesforce people. Okay. Next here, so we have to get the security token actually. For connecting Salesforce, we need security token. So how will we get that security token? Observe here. So while registering this application, so we have to provide one email actually. That registered email will get the security token. So once you reset the token, we'll get that mail to that mail ID. So here, so click on your name. So okay. So on that, go to my settings. In the my settings, here personal is there. In the personal, reset my security token. If you click reset my security token, so here is the option actually. If you click reset security token, so you will get mail. So that reset security token, whatever the registered email ID. So for the registered email ID, how to get that? I'm not resetting because if I reset, I have to change the configuration again. Just showing how it will look like. See this. So from this support dot some salesforce.com will get this mail. If you see here, this is the reset token actually. So username is my email ID. Okay. So security token is this. So we have to pass this security token here. You're getting that?
Okay.
So first,
Yes.
so what we'll do, so we have to create an account in Salesforce. Okay, so it's a trial version. So we have 30 days trial version is there. Trial period is there. We have to register as a developer. Okay, so after that, once you log it into that, whatever you sign up the credentials, right? Based on the credentials, we have to log it in. Okay, so then you have to click on that. So click on your name. So there is a drop down is there. Go to my settings. Under my settings, there is a personal option. Click the personal. So we'll get that option reset security token. Click the reset security token. We'll get a mail like this. Okay, from the emia.salesforce.com we'll get mail. So it's in spot we'll get mail. Okay, so then you have to copy the security token. You have to give it here. So then, so coming to this automatically comment actually. Automatically will come whenever you drag and drop the Salesforce URL, Salesforce connector. So automatically it will come because it is a production URL. Login.salesforce.com. It's a production URL. If you see here, this is a bit different than that. This is ap1.salesforce.com, right? ap1.salesforce.com. What happened here? So this is a cloud application actually. So salesforce.com is a cloud application. So wherever you reach, accordingly it will generate the URL actually. Suppose if you are log in some other state, accordingly they will create it actually. Understood, right? So forget this URL. This URL is important actually. This is one of the sandbox. In Salesforce, what happened? We have several sandboxes. Means several instances are there according to your recent. According to your nearest server is there, right? They kept it's a cloud application, so they kept in India one server and US one server, like that they kept it actually. So wherever you request that creating a trial version, it will go to the nearest server. Accordingly, it will generate the URL actually. It will generate one host for you, so then they will provide some space for you. until 1 month, so they will give it actually. Okay now, so when you provide here, so authorization URL you have to, that will automatically come actually. So this is a version of the Salesforce, then this is the production URL. So but this is one of the sandbox. Is it clear? So, so
What
that
is the
is
sandbox here?
sandbox means that is one instance. So they will create
Okay.
some space for you in the server.
Okay.
Understood?
Okay. Okay. I got it. Yeah.
It create some space for you in the server until
Got it.
30 days actually. Once your 30 days trial period expired, so then automatically release your space. They delete your space, then they delete your sandbox information also. Okay, so that is
Okay.
the thing. Coming to here, if you want to understand the Salesforce things, so you need to understand these tabs actually. So here what happened, every tab is nothing but a database. Suppose here,
Mm-hmm.
generally how requirements will come, integration between Salesforce and portal, Salesforce and Java portal. How it will happen? They want to create a one lead. This is a leads actually. So I'm trying to create a new lead. Okay, these are the fields. So now we are creating a manual, right? I'm filling whatever the red color is there. That is a mandatory fields. Okay now. So now you are creating a manually one lead. Think like this. But how requirement will come? So there is a third party portals, right? There is a some Java portal or .NET portals are there. They are trying to create lead from their end. Understood, right? So this is a new lead. We are manually creating a lead in the Salesforce, right? So there is a think like this. There is a 20-30 fields are there. We are entered manually. So then we are click save. Then lead got created. You are
Okay.
you are understood, right? But how
Yes.
the requirement
Yes.
will come? So from the third party portals, from the third party portal, they will pass some payload, whatever Salesforce guy was expecting. So that information, that whatever the mandatory fields here, right? So these are the whatever the red color is last name, company name, and then last status. So these are the required information for this lead creating. Okay now.
Okay.
So this information coming from the portal. So how they will send as a JSON, but this guy was
Okay.
expecting Salesforce object, right? So we have to manipulate some information we have to convert that JSON format into how the Salesforce expecting format, that lead information will convert into the middleware in the MuleSoft, will hit to the Salesforce once you connected everything. Okay, so once you connected everything, then here we have to write the query, or else we have to upset the information, or else insert the information based on the operation. Okay, we have several operations here. So then we'll insert the payload into the, we'll insert the S object, Salesforce object into the Salesforce. That time what happened, whatever you are sending that payload, so it will insert into this place. Understood?
Okay.
Insert it into place, it will create the lead. That type of integrations happen. Okay, then not only leads actually, there is account information. I want to create a new account in the Salesforce. I want to insert a new contact in the Salesforce. How it will happen? There is a CRM applications, custom relationship management application, customer relationship management applications. So generally, how it will happen? Sales guys will go somewhere else. Will do some marketing campaigns. Okay, they will get the customer information. Suppose somewhere else, so they will do some marketing, right? As a customer, I want to buy some product. I will go there. I will enter my address, my mobile ID, my email ID, my address information, everything, right? So they will take my information, okay, because I'm willing to buy that particular product, whatever is he gave demo. So I'm willing to buy it. Okay, that time what happen? I will give my basic information. Okay, so based on that, whatever I filled, that information they bring it, they will fill the information actually, because I want to buy their product. Because I'm become a lead. Lead means I'm planning. I'm interested to buy their products. That is nothing but a lead actually. Okay, so then what they will do first, they will fill the account information. Okay, my contact information, my name and mobile number. If you see here, all some of the fields are there here. First name, middle name, last name, account name, department, birth date, some of the fields, right? Home phone, office phone, like that. Basic information they will take it. They'll fill it actually. Address information and all. Okay, they'll fill it. How they will fill it? So if they have Salesforce access, they will log in into it, they will fill it. This is one way. So think like this, they don't have login, so there is a third party system, okay, third party people. So how they will do it? They have their own portal, okay, they have their own portal, they will fill into that information, they will talk to MuleSoft people, MuleSoft will talk to the Salesforce. So MuleSoft will insert the object into the one of the contact into the Salesforce. You are getting right? That is happened.
Having that small doubt.
Yeah. Yeah, tell me. Can you hear
Like
me?
now,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, yeah. So here no here Salesforce is source or target here.
It's a target.
So we're hitting
It's a target.
target here.
Hmm.
Okay. So what is source here then?
Source, that's what, no, that's what I'm saying. Some portals, some GUI, it's a different third party portals are there.
Like example,
Suppose
you like to
I
give
have a Java portal. I have a Java portal. Okay. From the Java portal, so I want to create an opportunity. So this is opportunity tab. So generally how it will happen, if you click here, if you have a Salesforce login, you can able to create it actually. On opportunity you can able to create. So here it is, opportunity is nothing but a database table here. So we can call it as a S objects here, Salesforce object, but it is a table in the database. So Salesforce has its own database. Whenever you create it, it will go and insert into their database. Okay. So
okay.
what happened here? If you want to buy one login, it's a cloud application. So you have, if you want to insert one opportunity, if you want to use your Salesforce account, you need a login information, right?
Yes.
So this is costly. Each user is, if you want to buy 2 3 users, it's a costly actually. So that's why people, what people will do. So they have their own portal, right? Suppose some Java portal is there outside, whatever it is. Some Java portal is there. From the Java portal, so they want to create insert opportunity to here. So how it will possible? This guy exposes a REST API. You're getting. So
Mm-hmm.
this guy, whatever the opportunity is there, this guy exposes a REST API. So they will consume REST API. They will insert the information into that.
Okay.
You're getting. Suppose simple thing. There is a Twitter is there. Twitter account is there, right? Twitter also, Facebook account is there.
Okay.
Twitter.api.com. See, so if you see twitter.com is different, dev.twitter.com, REST public. So they exposed a REST APIs. See, generally
Okay.
how it will happen, how you tweet directly after logging into the Twitter, then you tweet it, right? Then
Yes.
that tweet, it will display in the Twitter. Understood?
Yes.
Think like this, I have a portal, I have a some portal is there. So from the portal, if I tweet it in in my portal, that should insert into the Twitter account. You are getting.
Okay. You use REST API as you know.
Exactly, they exposed APIs, they
Yes.
exposed APIs will consume their APIs, will insert
Yes.
that the tweet into here.
Yes.
Understood? Like here
Yes.
also, here coming to Salesforce, So whatever the tab here, leads, account, contacts, forecast, contracts. So these are all the objects. They exposed as a API.
Okay.
What we'll do? So from the Java portal, we have to consume their APIs, we'll insert the opportunity. That will happen, right? After coming to the middleware, what will happen? So that portal guy will talk to middleware. Middleware guy will convert that whatever they are sending information, required information, he will convert into Salesforce object. That Salesforce object will insert into the Salesforce. Understood?
Yeah, yeah, I got you.
Yes, that way happen actually. So I mean, most of the applications integration happen with Salesforce only because nowadays it's one of the market lead in CRM applications, Salesforce. Okay. So any questions? That type of requirements will get it. So
Yeah.
coming back to our Salesforce connector. So you are clear, right? Configuration. So here one thing you have to get it. So there is a security token. So whenever you drag and drop, this will automatically will come. No need to bother about that. So next one is username and password. Whenever you sign up, right? So that time you get the credentials. Okay. So login it
Okay.
first, create your own account, login into it. So then get the security token to your registered mail ID. So then pass that security token here. So then validate configuration. If you click validate configuration, it will tell you. So is it successful connector, successfully connection can I establish or not? So test connection successful. Okay. If anything goes wrong, suppose you are giving something wrong, I'm removing something in the security token. Let's check. Okay, see this username or password or security token got wrong or user locked out. Oh god. After 3 times, if you try to give login credentials, it will get logged. Oh, I tried first time only. Let's see. Don't try several times. It will get locked after a few times only. They've released it actually. See now, okay.
So,
If you give 3 times wrong credentials, they will lock it. Okay, so until unless they will release the lock, you won't connect it, you won't able to connect it. So don't give several times wrong information, means more than 3 times. If you give, they will lock your account. After 1 hour might be it will take some time to release it. Okay,
mhm,
so that is the thing. So this is a configuration.
okay.
Reconnection anyway to try to connect it. Okay, coming back to here so many operations are there.
Mhm,
Here I'm trying to write a query, I'm trying to fetch the information.
okay.
Okay, so here query all, and then query results means so many operations are there. Here mostly used operations are, one is query. You will query the information. Okay, because it's kind of table only. Whatever you are seeing here in the tabs, it's nothing but a table in the database. So how will query it
Okay.
directly? It's kind of a SQL query only, but a bit different here. So select ID name, close date, description from opportunity. Limit 5. Okay, now I'm
So,
trying to get,
but
yeah, go ahead, tell me.
so what is limit actually? So what we're saying actually?
Requirement, huh? So requirement,
Actually,
hmm,
yeah, requirement. Yeah,
the
got it.
requirement is I want to get five opportunities. So here some of the opportunities are there, right? Recent opportunities is OP3, OP1, OP2. Okay. I only created, I guess, these opportunities. Yeah. So OP1. I want to get five opportunities. Select
Okay.
ID name, close date, description from opportunity field, opportunity object. There is a limit 5. Okay, now. So here there is a one beauty thing is there. It's a data sense actually. Data sense means uh, once you create a once you create a connection, right, between Salesforce and your MuleSoft, automatically whole objects available at your end, whole objects, whatever the objects here, that whole objects available at your end. There is a data sense. Once you establish the connection, whole objects available at your MuleSoft. And okay, so that is the thing. So like that, here we have to pass it. We'll see other operation later. So as of now, first we'll see the query operation. Like that, whatever you want to do. So like you want to create it, then you have to fetch the information, or else you want to upset the information, update the information. You want to set the password. Whole operations are there here. Whatever you want to do in the Salesforce. Upset bulk, upset metadata, upset means or if the record is there, it will update. If the record is not there, it will create it. So mostly we'll do upset operations on UPSCRT. Upset means if the record is there, suppose you are going to create a record, that record already there, then it is going to update. Okay. So if the record is not there, it will go, I mean, it will create a new record. So that is nothing but it will do, if you choose upset operation, it will do both, either create or else update. Okay, that kind of operation will do. Let's see. After that, I kept a logger. I just display that what are the payload coming from the Salesforce. We're trying to get it and display into logger. So after that, after getting that, hitting that Salesforce, the result will come in the object, right? Whatever that limit 5 records opportunity bills will get as an object. I'm trying to convert it to object to JSON. There is a transformer is there, built-in transformer in the MuleSoft. Just drag and drop it. I'm trying to convert it to JSON. This is the payload, right? You know that payload. So then we are trying to convert that payload, whatever after conversion into JSON format, I'm trying to display into the payload. Okay. So that is the thing. Just this is only select operation. Debug as new application. Okay, so deployed successfully. So then I will hit the request from the browser because it's a GET request. 8087 select. Okay, so we're not passing any data, so that's why it was showing null payload as of now. It will try to hit the Salesforce. Now it should get the information. See this? What format you are getting? Some r.mule.streaming consume a literator. We are getting some other. You can see the information also. So this ML is there now. So in the debug mode also you can see this. You have to convert it actually. Message dot payload. We are getting a payload as. So to java dot lang dot string. You can see here actually. There is also showing same thing. Okay, so that object is showing in the string format. It's not converting actually, but that's why you kept object to JSON here, I guess. Generally it will show you, so it will convert into java.lang.string, it will show you. Now see.
So we can convert like from object to JSON, object to Java also, no?
Yeah. Yeah, object to Java means there is already an object, right?
Sorry. I mean to say type object to JSON, object to
Object to string object. Yeah. So whatever the built-in transformers are there, so we can convert it actually. So in that object to JSON also, sorry, so this object also you can mention the output class name actually, what type of return class it is. Suppose I want to get a map actually, so that object name java.util.linked hash map, you can mention it. So that way you can, whatever the return class you expected, that format you can convert it. Okay, so now it was converting into JSON, so look like this. So next, click F8. See this? I'm trying to get a records in the form of JSON. Last but 5 records I'm trying to get it. Is it clear? So what happened? This information will go to the in a synchronous call, right? They will show it to the GUI portal. This will happen this way. So these are third-party connectors. So whatever the third-party connector, similar way, we have to drag and grab that particular connector. So how whatever they are expecting, we have to fill that configuration. So then we have to hit that information. So any questions on this?
Mm, no.
That is about to query operation. So we'll see the offset also. Coming to offset,
So in the Salesforce, you written the opportunity tab actually. But
yeah, I mentioned in the query now.
actually, in the Salesforce in adapter, so you written opportunity actually. So how we are getting the data, I mean like, so you have created an opportunity in that.
So that is already there. Some built-in data they provided actually, some sample data. So you are a login as a developer, right? So that's why they
Yes.
provide some basic. I mean, these are all sample information only. So I created some of the operations, but some of them are already built in because as a developer we need some test data, right? So that's why they provided.
Mm. So how can we know that no in the opportunity we need to select the ID and tab. How can you know that actually? So once you go to that
Yeah, yeah. If you
development,
open, yeah, you can open the fields and you can see what fields are there. If you see here, this arrow is there, no? If
yeah.
you click this arrow, you can see the fields. What are the fields are there? The opportunity, these are the fields are there. Account name, opportunity standard fields are there. So you can see what fields you want to fetch it. You can fetch all the fields.
So
I mean, I'm a software developer in Salesforce, but that's why I was working on Salesforce. That's why I know. But you will get to know some after some time. But don't worry. So somebody will work on the Salesforce.
actually
They
writing
will.
the query now.
Hmm.
Actually writing query. So how can we write actually? So you write just like ID and all those stuff.
Yes,
So how can
yes.
we know that
Yeah,
the
yeah.
opportunity what the fields are there?
That's what. Here you can see the fields. You can see here.
Yeah. Yes.
Can you see here? You can see
Yes, I can.
list of fields. These are the custom fields. This we created a custom fields, but above standard fields are already built-in fields. Built-in fields. But extra is so whatever you want. I created. These are the custom fields. Approval status something like that. Ending with C, that is nothing but a custom field we created. Whatever top level fields, that is a standard fields, that is by default from Salesforce will get all these fields. If you want to create an opportunity, so these are the fields for that. In that, some of the fields are only mandatory action, no need to send all information. If you want send also fine. So if you don't want send, then only mandatory fields required to create opportunity. Suppose you are creating an opportunity from third party application, so that Salesforce guy will expect only mandatory fields. So if you send all information also I will type, but if you don't, if you are not unable to send all information, if you have, but you have to send I mean mandatory fields. So that time only it will create it. Suppose if you are not sending any mandatory field, it will give proper error message. Pause, this field is required. Okay. Coming to query also, suppose I don't know how to write the query here. So before that, first you have to check in the Salesforce itself. In the Salesforce, there is a concept called developer console. If you open here, so they will give one window. So you can test it first actually that query is working or not. Where it is. There's a query editor. You can copy paste your query whatever you want to write in the code. So then execute. See here, I'm getting the result here. First we have to test in generally how people will do once the query is working or not. Directly we check in the database. First that will work, then we'll merge into the code, right? Similarly here also. They provide a dev console. Right click on your name or click on your name, you get a developer console. Okay, so open the developer console. First execute your query is correct or not. If a query is correct, so then it will give the data. So then from our through application also it should do. If anything is wrong, suppose I don't know, I'm passing something like description is wrong name. Let's see. See this clearly says select ID name close date error, no such column descript or entity opportunity. Okay, now. So first you have to execute that query in developer console. So then go and add into your code. So now execute it. You are clear, right?
Yes.
So next, the data. So here almost same, just operation only different. I told you about upset, right? Generally people will use only two operations, limited operations. That is one is query. Most of the people will use upset only because upset will do both the things, either update or else create. Sorry,
What is in by upset here?
that's what I'm
Query
saying.
means that
Upset means if the record is there, suppose I want to insert a record, that record already there, then it is going to update it. If a record is
okay.
not there, it will create a new record. Two operations will do.
Yeah.
Okay, that is
Like
nothing
post
but upset.
I think post
Sorry.
I think the post or put function the same I think.
Yeah, post only because we are inserting some
Like
information that
now,
we have
right?
to. Yeah.
Right and that's the right.
Yes. Okay. So here, observe here. When I establish a connection, whole objects will come here. Whole objects. See this opportunity tab in at your hand. This is the account tab. So whatever the tabs are there, whatever the objects are there, once you establish the connection, everything at your hand. So there is a data sense. So whole information will fetch and it will display in the connector itself. So whatever the object you are going to insert, right? Whatever the object you are going to update, you have to keep it here. Its object type is nothing but the particular object. Now what I'm trying to do, the account object is there now. So in the account object, I'm trying to update some information. Okay. So here whole tabs, if you see all the tabs are there, right? So hold the tabs once you establish the connection, hold tabs at your end. Okay, that is a data sense top. Okay, once you choose that, then see here. If you see here, it keep on fetching it. Invalid user and password security token or user locked out. So it's keep on trying to hit it. It will try to establish a connection.
I think some two new people have joined I think.
Sorry.
Two new people have joined.
Oh, okay. So I have a next session, man. Oh, these people already joined. Hey, Ahmad.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, good morning, man. 1 second, give me a moment. I'm still running the previous session.
Okay, fine.
Okay, fine. Rahul, okay, Rahul. So tomorrow we'll discuss about the subset operation. Okay, no? I will share this recording once done. So if you have any questions, just practice this Salesforce connector. So if you have any questions, we'll discuss. Okay, thank you. Ahmad, I will close this session. I will log in and once again because this record will continue. Okay, now I will log off and I will log in once again.
Sure, sure.
Yeah.